Okay, I've been sitting here keeping you guys waiting long enough and fiddling around with stuff, so I better just get started, I suppose. So yeah, hello everybody, good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it happens to be for you. Yeah, I didn't sleep very well last night, guys. So this might not be a very long stream. And also, surprisingly, Spirit's not around. I think he might have actually have fallen asleep. Dear God, it actually happened. Just before we do anything else, though, I just want to make sure that this is coming through on the right microphone. Yes, because I got the sneaky suspicion that the microphone on my webcam turned on again. I need to go and, But that's impossible. I know Red, because he didn't come and say hi to me this morning. Spirit usually at least comes in and says, how are you doing this morning before the stream, and then and then I say, yeah, I'm fine, or I'm not, or I'm too tired, or just a bit meh. You need someone to talk to? No, it's alright, Error. I'm just was worrying about that stuff from last night. Turns out I didn't really have anything to worry about because nothing's actually happened with regards to it yet. So yeah, just nothing particularly worrisome at the moment. Okay, what's going on with the fan? The temperatures are normal. Speed's fine. It's just my fan this morning's just being particularly noisy. Ah, yes, I needed to get that model. All I will say is, I may not do this for very long, so probably an hour or something. I'll see how I feel in an hour, and if I'm like sitting here struggling to concentrate and stay awake, I will probably just end the stream early and just go back to bed. So yeah, hello Yandere channel. Well, and hello space. Hey, don't push yourself. Do what you need to do for your own benefit. Health. Yeah, I know. Although at this rate, it doesn't look like we're going to be doing an awful lot because Source Filmmaker has decided it doesn't want to, or it wants to take about an age to load up. What is one of the features of Source Filmmaker? It's an annoying feature. Come on, fans, stop being so noisy. Seriously, he is being a really, really noisy bugger today. It's working totally fine. It's working as intended. It's just being very, very loud.
Man, this is a game where I can get a lot of kidneys. I want xenomorph kidneys. Those things probably have better healing abilities than human kidneys.
Yeah, they're probably not that compatible.
I mean, has anybody ever tried?
Dude, I could try. I've got a surgical tool right here.
Oh, thanks, man. Alright, so we just drill.
Now, if I keep hitting my computer, it's going to fall apart on me. I just know it. Okay, first things first. If anything else, I need to get a drink of water. One second. Ah, beautiful. This water's great. It's always on the tap. How many times have I made that joke now, anyway? Oh, for God's sakes! Oh, shush! You're being noisy. Oh, hey, Sophie. Not too good, to be perfectly honest. I'm tired. I didn't get much sleep last night because I was worrying about something. And, oh, it's just... yeah.
Yeah, they're probably not that compatible.
Seriously, fan, shush! Oh, hello there, Yan-chan. Oh. Yandere channel changed their name. Okay. Okay, you know what? Let's see if putting it on... There we go. Then when I put it on full speed, then put it back down to performance. There we go. On the D&D meme channel, I was hoping you would get a laugh from it. No, I haven't seen that one yet. No, that's D&D art. Which one are you talking about? Are you talking about one that you... Oh. Oh, this one. I haven't seen that one yet.
I was born with my powers. I've always had them, so I've had to spend a lot of my time trying to learn to control them so I can use them for good reasons. I've always had them, I've just had to learn how to use them effectively. I learned that magic is in all things, especially music. There are even myths that music is what created the world. So I have spent time not only learning songs, but also learning to take the magic that's in even notes and chords and bringing that out for different effects. I use music for magic, and that's awesome. I learned the hard way. Hardcore study and practice. That's the only way to truly learn something. I had to work for years. That makes me the most advanced spellcaster of anyone else. I banged a demon. And he gave me powers. I have a sugar daddy.
I wonder if that'll get content ID claimed.
Human kidneys.
Yeah, but probably not.
I just realized something. I think I'm gonna need another one of these guys. I'll just leave him where he is.
Those things probably have better healing abilities than human kidneys.
Yeah, but probably not. Combo.
Okay, time to continue working on me in the background.
Anybody
Make his ear twitch because it's cute. Shorten the frames down. Move it along a little. I keep forgetting that this is a thing. Oh wait, I desynced that. I just realized, and that actually looks kind of cool.
Has anybody ever tried?
Yeah, and after that little vigorous, oh yay, I did something cool without meaning to, I now go back to ear-piercing silence as I just sit here and just blankly stare at the screen. Twitch goes with like shit my ears. Oh god, I just realized his arm is not... Oh, god damn it. Oh shit, I think I've gone down with something. Or at least it feels like it. Hang on, wait a minute. He's not quite looking off to one side. Ow. Oh wow, I'm having a really great morning of it, aren't I? Lack of sleep. And I think I've got something developing. Add a tiny bit of jitter to that.
Has
Except that wasn't enough jitter.
has hi.
One of my room fare has has the flu type B and or has a respiratory infection. I'm lucky. Sick myself. I wouldn't recommend it. It doesn't feel very nice. I wouldn't be too surprised if I've caught a chest infection off of one of the one of the guys down at the card shop I go to. Cool-eyed man. Kool-Aid Man has entered the chat? What? What do you mean Kool-Aid Man has entered the chat? I am the confused. Wait, what's this meme? What is it? I'm a really nice person who helps those in need and donates to orphanages. Paladin. Okay, makes you a person I can work with. But I also don't believe in your god's power. Holy music stops. Oh, hello, Ray. Not doing too well. I think I'm coming down with something, and I'm also slightly sleep deprived as well. Oh, hey, Thomas. It doesn't help the fact that I went to bed being really anxious and worried about something and then spent the next sort of 3-4 hours trying to get to sleep. Trust me, I absolutely hate it when that happens. You're sitting there going, right, I need to try and get to sleep because that's the reason why I went to bed early. Then your brain goes on fast forward through about a million different scenarios of the same situation. And then the next thing you know, it's like 2:30, nearly 3 o'clock in the morning, and you still haven't been able to get to sleep yet. But once I'm early, the Kool-Aid Man, my American exclusive thing. Probably, because I've never heard of it. That doesn't look very good. I'm not very good with making people swing large items. Maybe if I actually tried moving the axe itself as opposed to... Hey Sophie, are you still there? Do you want to join a voice chat? I'm getting kind of bored and lonely not having anybody to talk to. Or have you got work today? I can't remember. What's the point? Is Matt online? Yeah, but he's playing Warframe. Do you want to join as well, Era? Just out of curiosity? Or do you... Oh, wait a minute. You have work, don't you? I think. I'd like to join. Okay, I'll just do the... I'll do the group one instead. It was me... Okay, let's try this one. It'll probably scare the shit out of Matt doing this, but...
Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing? I
Uh,
know how you're doing. That's alright, I also have a shit night.
yeah.
Hello there.
Hello.
Aww.
Didn't Spirit wasn't awake for some reason, so I was getting kind of lonely, and wanted somebody to talk to while I tried to do sort of filmmaker stuff, sleep deprived. You know that old chestnut.
Oh, sorry to hear that, buddy.
Yeah, I started worrying about something before I went to bed last night, and then it weighed on me for like 4 hours, and then you know, couldn't sleep, so yay, fun times.
It's alright, it's alright.
Oh yeah, I also forgot that I don't have the volume slider set up. This might actually make it louder.
Has anybody?
1, 2, 1, 2.
Maybe a little. So what you doing on Warframe then, Mikey buddy? Pardon?
Actually nothing at the moment.
Good old nothing.
I'm really satisfied with how my my ship has turned out. When's the last time that you and I went out on it?
Last week, I think. Because you'd gotten all those new guns, and you were keen to show them
and the
off.
Seeker volley. And the Seeker volley is just so much fun. The amount of missiles that get launched. 50 missiles, it says.
50, it says. Oh, 50 missiles. Oh dear.
Damn, boy. That's a lot.
Damn, boy.
Damn, boy. That'd be a lot of missiles. And Sophie was in stream chat just now, but I don't know whether she's still at work or...
Possible? Question mark?
Also, my friend Varenville commissioned something. I'm sending you a whip in spoiler.
A whip?
It's a W.
A whippy whip.
Yep.
Don't worry that I've not got anything on to show on stream, so...
I know, I checked.
Ah.
So, two flip.
No.
Where are you showing this? Are you showing it up there?
Group.
Nice.
Well, well, well.
Well, 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 he said, just before falling in a hole full of water.
Det går actually...
I made it funny.
Det går actually be a good... det går actually be a good small scene with some animation you're doing.
Yeah, now I want to see an animated version of that. Matt, get on it.
Wait, animated version of what?
That picture that you just showed us.
I technically have already made one. It's just with Kelly and one.
You know you can do more.
I know, but I'm waiting for Flameheart so I can continue and probably finish that commission.
Yeah, I think I got a chest infection.
No, you are not.
It sounds like one.
No, it more sound like you got something down in your lungs. Like water or something like that.
I did
You
nearly
know.
choke the other day, so that probably wouldn't surprise me.
Come on,
I'll be
guys.
surprised if Dead by Daylight doesn't become, well, more dead at this point. The Ruin nerf went through, despite the feedback. As usual.
I think we did a pretty good job so far.
No, actually, now the meme is, Hex perk can now be a good endgame perk.
Oof. 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 Yikes.
I can't believe they claimed that the new Hex Rune is an endgame perk when it still gets cleansed within 13 seconds, if not less.
Mm-hmm.
Totem placements are still bad, and they can still spawn on it. It's time they moved on, so I really hope that it actually does die at this point.
That quick slice. think that you're dying. I'm not dying. I don't know, or maybe, I don't know, that's why I'm getting a load of tests done to make sure that I'm not.
Has any
No.
Oh, look there. I think the spirit.
Is it?
Well, I'm basically working. But I will say
Oh,
hi.
that's shady.
Okay. Say hi anyway. Anyway, not better one.
Nothing
Grand.
beats first graders being able to read in peace.
Ah.
Oh, hey, Kage.
Oh, I totally
Hey.
forgot. Next Monday is Australia Day. No work for me! Yay!
So,
Nice.
So I only have 1 day of work next week, and then I'm on days off again.
Ye-
Yay!
yay.
You did a fine job tossing your little balls around.
Yee.
Ha!
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm sounding a bit sleepy right today.
Yeah. How's it going? Well, I'm suffering from lack of sleep because I decided it was a great idea to sit there and worry about a load of stuff before I before I went to bed.
If you don't, we already told you you do not have to be worried about that stuff.
But it was just the fact that the guy said something at like nearly midnight while I was trying to sleep, and then I looked at the message and I was just like, "You little son of a." Actually, there's something I want to check. Nope. Never mind.
But we
then.
did agree on his the message sound really much to broke English and not from someone who can do anything.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, the last message he sent me at the moment, just I'll say it after stream because I don't want to start saying it out there and potentially ruining any chances of me actually solving this.
has
Yeah,
anybody ever
good idea.
tried?
Would you like to try? I've got a surgical
How's your
tool right
animation
here.
going so far?
Oh, thanks, man.
Slowly but surely.
Have you tried amping up your blocking technique more?
No, I haven't even bothered to try and do something like that. I've got to do an animation for next week, though, and this is not going to be finished by then, so... I don't know, maybe I can try practicing with blocking techniques then. Just so long as it doesn't involve me having to use the graph editor. Because I hate using that thing.
Actually, the graph editor would have been the best thing in that case.
I don't like using the graph editor, it scares me.
Hmm.
Has anybody
What is it about the graph editor that, quote, scares you?
ever
It just doesn't make sense compared to what happens in the motion editor, and also the fact that they conflict with one another.
Yeah, which is why you gotta pick one or the other. But when it comes to blocking them out and then have them all move smoothly, graph editor is much easier. While as for this, you have to select in between the two areas and then use a slider to round them out. And even then, it's probably not as good and still will be stiff.
Eh.
has anybody ever
I can boot up SFM and set up a quick blocky thing to show you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see if I can do that that axe swing you just did or something. and show you by comparison.
Has
I should
anybody
probably leave
ever
Warframe first.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Oh, by the way,
There's
man, I
also-
just wanted to ask you something.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, what were you gonna say, Arrow?
Oh, det does to Kake, where'd they go? Where the hell, dudes? He does ask how to go with us.
Yeah, Kage asked if how we were all doing, including you, Matt.
I'm nice and chill right now. Slept in, enjoyed it. Still adjusting to my brand new phone.
Oh, you got a new
And-
phone?
Yeah, and I'm also a little cautious with it at the moment because we don't have a cover for it.
Alright.
Because the one I've got, it's too small for it. I've already got the sounds in, so I've already got the boot to the head. I've got the pin. I haven't installed the Out of Milk app, and I'm gonna be going shopping tomorrow, so I better get the Out of Milk app so I can set up my shopping list.
Okay.
And I just muted myself so I could cough.
Hmm.
Doesn't help the fact that I'm tired and
It's maybe because you are tired, you're coughing.
maybe, I don't know.
Ow!
The sound is a lot more clearer on this phone too.
Yep.
There's just one problem with this phone I haven't solved
Has
yet.
anybody ever
For some strange reason, when I have earbuds in it or any type of headphones, the microphone stops working because when I answered my mother, she couldn't hear me until the millisecond I pulled the earbuds out.
Oh god.
What about you had to fuck something up?
Irby, time for me to put the lights on.
Put the light on.
Light on.
Light goes on, light goes off. Light goes on, light goes off.
Og altså, Bird vil sige, det er nighttime. Daytime!
Nighttime! Daytime! Nighttime! Daytime!
Yeah.
I completely forgot that was a thing.
Yeah. I have to help you remember that. Oh, you're
Oh,
at
by the
Discord
way,
now? Nice.
Two things that. Sorry.
Oh, no. Talk.
I got two things to mention.
Mm-hmm.
One is on the first day of this week. I went to work, and the other is a bizarre dream that I can't remember except for one thing that you'll find funny. Which one do you want me to talk about first?
Do them in order.
I'll do it in reverse then. So this one's short. I don't remember much of what the hell happened in this dream. Don't remember if there was even anything lewd here or there. All I remember is one thing. I pass by a mirror, I look into it, I have the hugest beard I've ever seen.
Okay.
And I turn my head a little bit, I have extremely long hair and a ponytail. I look like one hell of a mix between a biker and a dwarf.
Future style that you wish to try and imitate?
Probably.
No.
See if I'll grow my hair
This-
back that way. I've never had long hair and made a ponytail or anything like that, and I want to give that a shot, actually. But I don't think I'll grow a long beard.
Oh, come on. It'd be actually amazing to have. I know you're on a country where...
I love my cheese, and it gets stuck in this beard a lot, and I constantly wash my beard. So I'll
Beard.
stick with this goatee.
Well, your beard is not long enough. That is the problem. Needs to be longer.
With your accent, it sounds like you said my beard needs to be a loner.
Anybody ever
Well,
Okay.
they could be more funnier, but no.
You would think so, but no.
I said longer.
As Sokka said, good try, but no.
Anybody ever try?
Oof.
Alright. Now, as for,
Oh,
other
there
thing,
he is.
on Monday when I was on my way to work, it started storming. There was lightning everywhere, and there was even one that was close by because I saw a flash and an instant bang, explosion, gunshot-like sound, the sound of lightning.
Ooh, that was close.
The anxiety started hitting me. I'm not dead scared of lightning, but I am quite aware of its instant kill factor. And that I was using a very old brawler with a metal rod instead of the plastic ones. Or tin. Does tin count, or does it count?
I don't
Tin,
know. I think it's
tin will-
anything metal.
Most metal would do it. Tin is one of them as well.
Then
That-
again, I
well-
was always under the impression that lightning just struck the highest point because that was the shortest point between where the lightning starts and a
Yeah, but all the
surface that
high
it can
points
connect
were just
to.
trees, and the only thing I could think that was metal was me.
Do you know how
Has
much
anybody ever
energy
tried?
they need to
Yeah,
go all the way down to you instead to hit the tree?
It's an insane amount. I was watching a game theory video on it explaining why electric
And-
Pokemon don't actually work.
Yeah, exactly.
And as for the anxiety, I'm not as surprised at this point. But aside from a car or two, I was pretty much alone the entire trip.
Aww.
That's a
I'm used to
lonely
seeing a
trip.
pedestrian or two, or maybe someone with an umbrella. But no, I was the only one out there. Like, I was the only one that wasn't aware that I probably shouldn't be outside right now. You know, all that anxiety stuff was hitting me.
Ugh.
Not even
I
the
could
school
try, I've
kids
got a
that
surgical
normally
tool
pass
right
by
here.
to get on this bus that's at the bus station. They must have gotten a different way in or something.
Hmm.
So since I passed that corner and didn't even see them, again, the anxiety started kicking in.
You ever try?
Aw.
You ever try?
If I could, I will hug you right now.
Excuse me.
Excuse.
Just be thankful it wasn't an open mouth burp.
I mean, better out than in.
I know, but still.
Yeah, better out than in. Do you know how much damage this stuff can do to you?
Wait, burps can actually do damage to you?
Well, in a way that it can do damage to your body if you not let it go, so to speak. Too much air, too much what's the name now? I can't remember it. Almost. No, it is not. Not that. Never mind. Oh, about to say it, almost the same as if you hold your knee in, you can seriously hurt yourself if you try to hold its knees in.
Yeah, I've tried doing that a couple of times. That hurts.
Do not do that. You can literally pop your throat open.
Ooh. No, thank you.
Yeah. Every time you feel a sneeze is coming, let it go. Just let it come out.
But then, of course, you have those situations where you feel a sneeze coming on, but then nothing happens. That's annoying.
Yeah, this is why you take some paper just push your nose. That'll be gone.
Me, whenever I want to sneeze or just clear my nose in any way, I sniff a lot of that eucalyptus sniffer thing. It's this thing that you shake and you put up against your nose and sniff.
Okay.
In fact, you know what? I want some of that right now because I want to clear my nose. But I'm not going to sniff a lot of it to force me to sneeze.
Kind of sounds like a smelling salts kind of thing.
Actually, I do. Oh yeah, I actually found out something yesterday.
And that
Much
was...
Nintendo actually have the plan to make an EV dragon type.
Ooh!
Ooh,
But cancel the
as
last.
if the EVs weren't overrated as it is.
Oh, but I like EVs!
And I love the Charizards, but they're also overrated. So hey, we both like something overrated. It's overrated because it's overrated. It's overrated for a reason.
I know, but the cancel at the last second for some reason.
Almost literally everyone I've ever heard ever mentions the name Charizard, someone or the person itself always says the phrase overrated as fuck, by the way. They always say that.
I never said that. But again, I don't really care about stuff like that.
Where's the mail?
But I'm still a bit pissed at the make a dog at a sworn as a Pokemon in the new one. Just painted blue, I did that. I still do not get it.
Is it just me, or is your accent getting thicker and thicker to the point I have to say, okay, I'm now understanding you less and less?
Sorry.
By the way, I can't see from here. Is your son wearing long or short pants?
Long.
Okay, swapping that out then.
Maybe a question if I asked before, but do you know the inverted shadow? Yes, I do. I know of him. I've spoken to him recently.
Still been a long time since I've spoken to him.
What happened to him?
Is he still going through that phase where he feels the need to say, "Wee"?
Not that I've heard of since. I mean, I was on a couple
Not
of
complaining,
his...
I'm just curious.
I was on a couple of his live streams a while back, but...
I don't remember what game it was we were playing at the time, but he kept
I think it was
saying,
Warframe.
"Wee." Yeah.
Whenever you kept running, cause during the old system where you had to run across where you actually had to run across the walls, but you apparently told me he kept doing that.
Yeah, he was enjoying that too much. What shirt are you using? I can't find it in the wolf accessories.
I think it's the lizard one.
Oh. Okay.
Hang on, hidden controls. Yeah, male lizard shirt.
C. Hibia.
Yeah, so shirt C, and he's also got the the wolf chest hair as well.
Here.
So, why you keep asking all these different YouTuber names? Or what? Chat asking?
Smith. No, don't know him. Don't think I've ever heard of them, to be honest.
Well, I could see it is someone have done do some YouTube animation as well.
Oh, thanks, man.
more slash one of your
Correct.
what's the name now? Someone you work with but try to steal your money stuff.
Dunno.
Let's just all someone work the same place, the same stuff that you do. Yeah, let's keep that.
The only word I can think of is asshole.
What?
Somebody
You're
you
not an
work
ass.
with, somebody you work with who tries to steal your money, an asshole.
No. I do not mean like like an asshole. I mean someone who works at this
Which
literally the
skin are you
same type
wearing
of
for
job
the
you're
shirt,
doing.
by the way?
I'm using the plain one and I've just coloured it blue.
Double
You know,
D,
there's other
double
skins
D.
like there's one where it has a
Yeah, but I wanted
blue
to use
wolf
the
on it.
plain one.
Okay. Hey, here.
Oh, thanks, man. Oh, thanks.
Let's see,
Okay, now the chest.
Tiger.
Floof.
Chest floof.
Oof.
Anyway, sorry, Error. What was it that you were trying to? Whoopsie daisy. What word was it that you were trying to think of? Because as I said, somebody you work with that tries to steal your money, I consider that to be an asshole.
Well, more. I just try to change it to someone who you work with, or work at the same stuff that you do. He
Yeah,
do
asshole.
YouTube and YouTube animation on source filmmaking as you do, just of different stuff.
Oh right, okay.
Hey, I'm back. I'm dead. What's up?
Why did you name me this way?
Because I do not like you.
Y'all die eventually. I just thought I'd give you something that reminds you of the inevitable.
Oof. Oh.
That looks more like a fan creation, I think, because the art style
That-
doesn't match.
What?
That
What?
Eevee thing that you linked in Discord.
No, it's actually from the source. Actually from Nintendo.
Nah, because I've heard about people who have been going around going, oh yeah, this thing happened, that happened. It's just like you look at it and go, nah, that ain't it, Chief.
Man, this is a game where I can get a lot of kidneys.
And
I
remember,
know, but it actually is the...
and remember a certain word that's been overused so much that it doesn't have any weight anymore. The word confirmed.
Kidneys.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they're probably not that compatible.
Has anybody ever tried?
I could try. I've got a surgical tool right here.
Oh, thanks, man. Alright, so we just drill a hole.
I know what it look like, but actually is... They're actually legit. They're actually true. But enough about that.
I don't think I'll ever get tired of. Because every time when I talk to you, Noob, I'm reminded of that quote, and I don't think I'll ever get tired of hearing it. All the soldier quotes. Oh, there he is. Or boat.
Boat.
The boat. Boat. And especially that video.
Okay, I think the thing I was looking for was under the workshop stuff. Move out of the way, spinny thing. Why did I go into the workshop thing and then start searching for workshop? I must be tired.
You want me to answer you, or
I mean, you can if you want to.
Well, you see, this not for this video you're doing right now. This to the next time you want to make a workshop scene, you know,
Uh-huh.
where you have at least 3 character in same workshop try to make something. No. Sorry, not 3, 4. Three idiot and Walter teacher who try to teach them how to do simple stuff like woodcutting and paint a picture, but the 3 idiots keep fucking up somehow. And yes, you can use this idea to your next video. You're welcome.
Okay.
Hey. Yo, ninja. I do not know what your beef is with Tom's, but
Yeah.
take a chill pill, dude. I still do not understand why you choose to say that. Well, have fun. Just be careful with all these hackers lately on Roblox.
Remember, if somebody comes up to you and says that they're part of the team, give them your password.
And your parents how's the name now? You know, the card number
Credit
on the
card.
card.
Yeah, credit
Credit card.
And also
thanks.
give them your parents' credit card number as well.
Yeah.
If it isn't apparent by now, we don't like you now.
Whoa. I never said that.
Well, I am.
Dude, you sleepy.
But
Probably
his feelings are wide awake.
It's one way of putting it. I mean, after what happened last night, somebody else is now on my actual official shit list.
Claw. Tiger cake, tiger cartoon, tiger character, tiger creating.
Okay,
Tiger
see you later, the Diamond Relic.
Yeah, see ya.
Although I think you might have spelled relic wrong, unless you were intentionally meant to be spelling it like that.
Hey,
But,
you
hey-
name it also wrong.
But hey,
It's hard to tell these days because of how much we deliberately break out English. I mean, I passed by an SL sim with neon lights of, well, boobs hanging, and it was spelled boobs with a W.
B-E-W-B-S. Bubes.
I've brought this up before. We are breaking and deliberately destroying the English language.
And there is news because
Because it's
believe
happening
me,
and still happening and still happening. It must be brought up because if we just forget about it, it's just going to keep going.
It's gonna be like a
there is-
Duracell battery. It'll just keep going and going and
No,
going.
it's going to be more going like Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, but this stuff some literally anyone had done for hundreds of thousands of years now.
That's true. I mean,
Change the
when you really think about it, the English language has evolved over
Over
many
time.
You mean evolved.
iterations. New slangs and ways of talking have been introduced that, you know, 50
What, like
years.
cam girl?
What?
What, like cam girl?
Yeah.
Maybe? I don't know. My brain isn't working at the moment because it can't quite process what you mean by.
Oh dear, he'll fall asleep.
And now that I've actually shut my eyes, I am sitting here thinking, I'm just gonna go to sleep
Not while you're streaming, dudes. There is one thing I
now.
will not let you do. Do not fall asleep while you're streaming.
I'll go to sleep.
Do you want your YouTube channel to disappear?
I don't think it's gonna disappear if I fall asleep during a stream. I think more people would probably show up to watch that, actually. I mean, there was that one guy who literally made money while he slept. Because he accidentally left his stream on.
And everyone was donating to wake him up.
Then he woke up like 8 hours later and was just like, wait, have I left the stream on? Have people been sending me money? Am I rich now?
Okay.
Okay,
Where
is the shotgun? There is the shotgun. That is the shotgun.
But if you had to make a sleep stream, do at least professional.
How do you do a professional sleep stream?
Well, you can take the easy way. Get a full tracking to VR, jump on the VR chat, and sleep with the Q avatar. People are freaking out with that stuff.
Yeah, but then that means I'd have to leave my... But then again, if I was streaming myself sleeping, I would have to leave my computer on all night anyway, so...
I mean,
And I... and I do know that there are people who have fallen asleep in VR, because I've seen clips of it. It's just like, oh my god, did he fall asleep again? Did he fall asleep in VR? You just hear this faint snoring.
well, I think anyone who play VR long enough have sooner or later fall asleep. One or twice. I mean, I did it once as well. But all because I waited for someone so freaking long time I actually fall asleep.
Ugh. Well, that random little conversation, I've just decided I'm going to animate for next week, so thank you for that.
What? Am I gonna fall asleep? I see my character does sleep somewhere.
No, I'm just saying that for that whole bit of the conversation we've just had, I was just like, I need to animate something for next week, no matter how short it is. So why not just take that and just be like, yeah, just animate me sitting there looking very sleepy, just asking, how do you do a professional sleeping stream?
Oh, sure, why not?
I mean, like
Oh,
I said, I've got to animate something for next week, and I'm not gonna be finishing this, so.
Yeah.
I mean,
And I
makes
could,
sense.
and I could just imagine how they will look like. We three just sitting at a table, just talking with if a cup of hot cocoa or coffee or what the heck you drinking? Just just sitting, just talking. Yeah.
Or I'm lying in bed or something, and you're just and you're awkwardly standing above me or next to me, and Matt's just in the background poking something. or being poked. Haha, sex jokes. Sex
Ooh.
jokes!
Kinky.
Well, they came to a sticky end, didn't they?
That's a sex joke.
Ah, boom!
Or better
When
yet,
when I came up on the driveway, I knew I had to come. I knew I had to come up on that, just like my penis. Sex jokes. Yeah, could you stop that? It's annoying. I can. If you could kill me, that would be great.
okay.
Anybody? I'm making references to that bullshit stuff. Man, that guy hasn't made anything in ages. But then again, can you blame him when he does his own? When he pretty much edits for somebody now and
Yeah.
doesn't have time to do things like that all the time now because stuff. I was going somewhere with that sentence.
So to you.
Well, those germs are definitely going somewhere.
Yeah.
I know you can get viruses on computers, but I don't think I can really transmit this one. Not unless I like cough into something, stick it in an envelope, send it to Matt directly, and can you just imagine what I would? Can you just imagine what I would have to write on the front of that? What does this letter contain? Germs. Sir, is there a particular reason why you're trying to send germs through the post? Because I couldn't send it via email.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to send it this way? Because I couldn't get it viral.
I couldn't get it viral on YouTube.
Oh, idea.
Yeah, I think I'll put that in the video next week as well. Hooray! We have a minute-long video that I can post next week. Thank you, Random Conversations.
Well, you're very welcome, boy.
Boy.
But it does to the idea. This bad part.
Okay,
Instead,
I'll count the first
we will
blocking
talk
part.
about that. We'll have camera looking at you when we try to make a sleep stream.
How do you make a sleeping stream? That is going to be a question that'll haunt me for the rest of my life. How do you make a sleeping stream? Just how?
Well, first you have to have a cute avatar, and I'm talking about really cute. Second, you have. Well, the second one
basically,
is
just use the Hopkin model. Okay.
yeah, or a small lolly avatar.
Small boy.
Boy. I still do not get why people think a small lolly avatar is so cute as. Yeah, sorry.
I just really hate the phrase.
Yeah.
Because ever since I learned of the term lolly, I now I can't even look at the name lollipops the same way. For a second, I thought you were laughing at me.
No, I was blowing my nose, and I probably should have moted the microphone.
Well, you're not the first. You're not the only one who think he begin to laugh. But yeah, I know what you mean. Luckily for me, I have a different word for lollipop. But they do not sound better. If I had to translate it to English, they literally mean lick it stock. Or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pardon me, gentlemen. I must go and use the facilities, so I shall be right back. You two entertain the chat for me because I'm too lazy to do it myself, and nobody really wants to hear me taking a piss anyway. So yes.
Ah, piss.
Ah, piss.
Yeah. So, where you
Blocking's pretty
gonna?
good.
So where you gonna tell him? Yeah. Oh, what's the name now? Fuck. I'm about to make a joke. I cannot know how to say it in English. I fucked up. Shit. Damn it.
I don't even know what the hell you just said.
Let me try again. So, when do you ask a noob out on a date?
Where's this coming from?
Oh, you know.
Is this the what is it? Is this the D&D thing that happened again? And if you was to get married, you'd be pushed around by king.
Nej. Det var only a joke. As I know, you two have be close good friends. Good a while now. Good a while. English. Yes, I speak English. Yeah. Me English speaker. I'm speak good English. Yeah. Really good English. Yeah. Really good
It's funny,
English. Yeah.
you almost pronounce English a little bit better when you're mocking the fact that you can't speak English well. Because the first time you said Englix. And then you started saying, yes, I can speak English well. There you go. You said English. Very closer to English.
Sometimes we hate to have this stupid speak problem. But again, what can I do about that? I was born with brain damage. So this explains why I'm bad to speak English. English.
Welcome to the Inglex. Sounds like you're trying to say index from Warframe.
What are you guys talking about?
He's laughing at me because I cannot speak English properly because I have brain damage.
Except when he's mocking how he can't speak English well, and then I notice he starts saying English very close, properly pronouncing it a little bit more closer to home. Because the first time he said Englix, and then he started saying English. So he started saying it more and more. Sorry, started pronouncing it more and more better when he was making fun of it.
Okay.
He's mocking me.
Speaking of which, I was while I was having my epiphany in the bathroom. I actually sat there and thought about something, and it sort of came to the conclusion of, you know how when people do impersonations of like Chinese people and they start doing the ha 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 sort of thing, and everybody considers that to be racist.
That's not
That
racist.
actually was Irish that you did there.
Well, there's a ha 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 ha, there's sort of that thing, and everybody says, oh, doing that is racist. It made me sit there and
ching chang this twang
yeah,
and all that.
but the thing is, if that's considered racist, wouldn't people from other cultures running around going, "Oh, what ho ho, what ho whoa, what ho" for British people, wouldn't that be considered racist as well? Or
Yep.
is anything targeted at people from the Western Hemisphere not considered to be racist because societal standards are bullshit?
Well, if you had to follow the rules, yeah, they would be racist as shit. But apparently, for some reason, white people you cannot be racist to white people.
I still find that really.
That's an age-old thing.
That is there is most racist shit I have here in my life.
That's actually a good point. You can't be racist against white people. That technically in of itself is actually racist.
They is racist. It is some of the worst that you could be.
Either
That's-
that or it is just
That's
like
basically
the
saying-
most backwards logic that's just... Racism isn't defined by a minority, it's just discriminating somebody based on the colour of their skin or where they're from.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, no.
No, got a virtue signal.
It's okay. There'll be a new form of racism or whatnot, or maybe less of it, or maybe it will be forgotten and our standards will change drastically after the Third War.
Which will never happen.
But if it does, we're gonna be the first to get hit, I'm pretty sure of it.
What's
Hey,
that?
Spirit.
Hey, look
Sounds
who's
like I'm
wake
late.
up!
Hey, somebody's awake.
I was taking a nap.
That would explain a lot, because usually when I log on, you're usually the first person to go, hey, how you doing? And you didn't get that. I was just like, has he fallen asleep? Has the impossible actually happened?
I
Yeah.
was actually taking a nap and like, oh wait, I almost.
So yeah, how are you, aside from being Sleepy Wolf?
It's okay.
I is Sleepy Wolves too, because I didn't get very much sleep last night, because I went to bed worrying about a thing, and then my anxiety kicked in, and then I couldn't get my brain to shut off, and then I spent sort of 3-4 hours thinking about it, and then probably didn't get to sleep till like 3 o'clock this morning. So, yeah.
Even though some of us people did tell you do not have to worry about that.
I
What do you
worry
mean?
about a lot of things, and I know I shouldn't, but I do, because that's just how my mind works. And I can't help it. I mean, I try not to let it happen, but it still happens, and...
At least you do not have to be worried about someone put a gun to your face.
That's true.
There's your English again.
Excuse me.
Though that bad English that just happened right there could work too, because it sounded like you said the word fate. So pull a gun to your fate instead of pull a gun to your face, which I'm pretty sure was what you meant to say, right?
I can say,
Stop,
hey,
stop pointing out the fact that he can't speak English very well, Matthew.
I'm
It's
only this
not
one out because
it's
it
not
sounded
very
like you could
nice.
still
That's
work.
racist. You're being racist.
no.
Stop
It's
being
not
so
racist. They're not.
I'm joking.
It's
Joking.
not
Of
racist,
course-
it's
of
not
course
racist.
I
I
know
know
it's
you
not
were joking,
racist.
and it grew stale with the first 10 seconds.
It's not racist. I would have brain damage, so it's alright. It's alright.
So what was it again that you... Did you mean to say fate or face?
I think he said face.
I say hate.
Oh, head. We weren't even thinking
Okay,
of the
that
right...
didn't even sound anything like head then. Pull a gun to your head. You meant to say head. I assumed you meant face, but it sounded like you said fate, which also still could have worked. Pulls a gun to your fate. Well, your fate's gonna end there. And I've just finished my example. I got distracted a lot. Hang on, and I just realized...
He
I
got
have been paying
distracted by them
attention to-
titties.
It's funny you literally said that, as that's kind of actually what happened, because I'm also idling.
I
Someone
know
was
you
poking
too
me.
well. I know you too well.
But here,
Oh, yeah.
I can screen share to you the example of the blocking. I just
Okay.
did.
Granted, people at home can't see this, but I'm doing this for my own benefit, not for everybody else's. So,
I know.
Hey, I gotta learn
Okay.
some shit as well.
okay, block away then.
So first off, the first one, just got to show you what it looks like.
Okay.
So this is very lazy, done very quickly. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 frames.
Okay.
Just moved it out. A little more refined. Refined even further. Refined and sped up.
I can see where you're going with that, and I could definitely see that. My other problem is that I'm so insistent on keeping things locked to their positions, and I'm too afraid to move everything around that the axe doesn't swing realistically. So you don't do that whole thing where when you're holding a long-handled object, your hands sort of slide up and down depending on where you're swinging it.
That you can easily do. But I decided since you didn't want to go that far, I kept them just locked into place. So here they are. They're both locked into place. Nothing changed.
Hmm. Okay, so when you do the whole smoothing thing, what exactly does it? How does Source FILMMAKER work out the
Basically,
way?
this. It's the same as this. The second step is basically the same things here, except I've selected all of them, and I hit this button.
Add spline curves. Ah, back you demons!
And to answer your
this
question,
is what I
Thomas,
use to change.
some time ago, you German? No, I'm from Denmark. I speak Danish, which is close to German, but not at all.
So what you
That's
think?
Yeah, I need to experiment with that a little.
And the thing is with the blocking, if you're working with audio like people talking, it's easier just to change, like Gary's mod, just change their poses or whatnot when they say certain things, and then spline them, and then refine in between them, or add more blocks and then refine them. Because again, this is with very little blocks. In fact,
Can you
I
show me
should
what the
probably...
other ones look like? Because I'm kind of curious. Because I know you showed me the first one, just go, oh yeah, this is how you do it. But I'm just curious on what the other shots look like by comparison. So which button did you push? You pushed the spline, add spline curves, didn't you?
I changed it to spline. Wait, what is an add spline? Because I've never come across a button that says add
It
spline.
must have been the way that Lazy Purple was describing it. It must have just been the one that you pressed.
Oh yeah. So
So
yeah,
okay.
it's the same ones, but I did some refinements here and there. Like say, I want say I want that axe to delay back a little more, so maybe I will delay it back a bit here. Oops, fucking hell. Let me turn off this fucking thing. And now I want it back on. God damn it.
Are you using an IK rig on that?
Yeah.
I
Which
didn't
is
real.
what this is when IKs will be useful. Maybe
I
should be
still
done
haven't
by
gotten
now.
used to using IK rigs.
I'm seeing this. Wait, hang on. I have no idea why I just stopped there. What the hell? Where's all the control groups from here? Ah, well. I'll just leave it in here because that looks good. And remember, I can always mix a little bit of my previous techniques by delaying everything. Delay, delay, delay,
Delay.
delay.
Oh, don't worry, Dark Soldier. I'm fine. I'll survive. I think.
These things. You don't know.
His arms look a bit weird. Yeah, but then again, you're only doing that as just an example, so it doesn't really matter too much.
There we go. That looked much better.
Hang on. Yep. But then again, you're just better at animating than I am.
And how do you think I did? Because I tried out techniques like this. And let's just see. I doubt it will be, but let's just see how it looks if I smooth it. It loses some of its weight, but...
Yeah.
And remember, just the small little things such as... look at this. Did you notice the feet move too?
Mm-hmm.
That was just simply from... Hey, look. They spline into position like that. So let me just go here and select them. They just spline into position, but then, and since I can only have one, since naturally you'd want to move one foot, then the other, not both at the same time, I want that foot to have been there halfway through this, so I'll bring this back to here. And add a little, just lift it up a little bit. And then, there we go.
Yeah.
And since we want to move the foot when that one's down, bring this foot back to here. Lift it up. And boom. So, very easy. Little tweaks like that.
Well, very
That's what the
easy when you
blocking-
know how to do it.
Yeah, and that's what the blocking tool does. I mean, not the blocking tool, the blocking technique is all about. Making it stiff, putting them into position, working out the story of how you're going to animate them, then refining it.
And is there actually an IK rig for this particular wolf model, or is it...
No, I'm using the universal rig that's on the workshop by Red Eye Russian.
Hang on, there's actually a thing for that? I don't know whether I have
Yeah.
that. Let me go and find
Red
it.
Eye Russian gave me the earlier version of it before he released version 3 on SFM Workshop, sorry, not Labs. Did I say Labs or did I say Workshop?
I think you said workshop.
Okay, well, I was right.
So what's it called?
Universal.
Universal. I'm probably going to get the universal... Red Eye's Uni-Rig.
Yep.
Universal rig which should hopefully work on all BIP and valve biped BIP1 models. Universal means the rig supports models without collarbones, different... Yeah, you know
It
what?
works on surprisingly a lot of models.
And the one thing I've always loved about the workshop is that these people do all this amazing stuff and they don't get paid for it. And it's just like, you do so much great stuff and people don't
There's
appreciate
AAA
you.
companies. And then there's AAA companies like Bethesda and whatnot that are trying so hard to milk as much money as they can before people realizes that their game is beyond redemption.
Yep. Right, okay. Indeed. Now, is that not going to... Nope, and I've locked it to the wrong hand anyway, so... So there actually, with that blocking technique, is there any time where you would really need to use the motion editor again, other than just delaying bits?
I recommend using the motion editor as the last tweaker thing. But try to do as much as you can in the graph editor before, because if you have to go back to the graph editor after you've done something in the motion editor, it's gonna start getting all messy.
Yeah, that's why I was always reluctant to use it. Because I mean, I really do feel like I should be improving my style a bit. It's just sort of getting to that point where I'm just like, I kind of hit a brick wall or a ceiling, and I want to try and break past it. What's this, please tell? It is the sourcing of filmmakers.
Just
It is the programmings of stuff that I use for the animation of videos, including the one of that fox that is also friendly.
oh god.
So we just drill a hole straight into my kidney.
Let's make
and
your
we
source
replace it
film.
with one of
That's
theirs.
what it is.
Yep.
Hey, I wonder, did I show... I think I did. Did I show you on my experiment in Blender?
What, you mean the one with the demon thing where you were
Yep.
adding bits to it? Ow.
More like adding curves.
Man, this is a game where I can get a lot of kidneys. I mean, I want to see no more kidneys. Those things probably have better healing abilities than human kidneys.
Yeah, they're probably not that competent.
Yeah,
Has anybody ever tried?
I really need to get
Yeah, I
more
could try.
familiar
I've got
with
a
the tools
surgical
and
tool right
expand
here.
what
Oh,
I can
thanks,
do
man.
there.
All right. So we just drill a hole.
Well, that was banned in chat. Not well, if I mention it in like a jokey kind of way, then
Noob mentioned it, we must ban emotion. We must ban the player
I'm
for
starting to
talking
sit
about
here and wonder,
something.
should I stop and just go back to bed for a few hours? Because my brain is just. I mean, I wanna work on this, but it's just. I don't know at the moment. I really just do not know.
I hope you like what I just posted, noob. The text is better.
Let's see. Looking nice. Okay, now I'm just fucking around.
It snowed again. While I was taking my nap. Me not
My
happy.
God! 7 times it kept resetting when I'm trying to scroll up. Fuck you, Discord.
I know, I hate it too.
I'm sorry.
Discord doing that
Listen,
scrolling bug where if you're in a group call and you try scrolling up, it keeps flicking back down to the bottom again.
Shay's response. Oh my lord.
So we just drill a hole straight into my kidney.
Oh.
Also,
and replace it with one of theirs.
Zywin is working on the pictures that are going to be showing up at the end of that animation that represents the timeline of what happened later on, including apparently Molly and Kelly has a kid.
Ah.
And here is the base model that he's going to be using. It's the adult flurry heart model, and we're retexturing. It took a bit of time for us to decide what colors we're going to use. We're going to change the eye color, of course, but I thought this combination would be interesting. I decided
That's
to go
cute.
with Mike sets base color for the main, and then Molly's base main color for the body.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well,
At
okay.
least those were the only color combinations I could come up with, the existing colors that didn't look flat out ugly.
So
And as for the image that that was first done as an example, here's the width.
That's weird.
I know. That's why I suggested maybe we use a different head instead of just Mike Set's head and say that that's their child. We can do better than that.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Fun
You're
fact,
by
with the
yourself.
adult flurry heart model that you see up there, I didn't even texture edit. This is all done with the element editor. I always have this texture that's just simply called white. It's whenever I know that there's something that I can just replace with a completely white texture for coloring purposes.
Hmm.
And that's what I did to the main. And since the rest of her body is white in general, just using the color tool, well, changes to this.
And now she is the orangey pinky.
She doesn't look bad. And I wonder, what would her name be? What would Molly and Mike said end up naming a child?
Abomination.
Come
Ah,
on,
come
for
on.
reals.
It's too easy,
have
dude.
No idea. That's too
I don't
easy.
know. I'm sitting there trying to think of a name, but you're talking to somebody who's only had who's had very little sleep, so
I can't do anything.
I mean, I do know a program that can help you if you have no names.
the first one I thought of, or the one that just came to mind just now, Crystal Peak.
But Molly is not from the Crystal Empire.
Hmm.
So we just drill
Maybe in
a
Dragon King name.
What about Dawn Embrace? Embracing Dawn or something. I don't know. I'm thinking of something Dawn because of the color orange. Or Dusk. Or Dawn. Like,
You're only thinking dawn. You're only thinking dusk because kobolds
what?
and
No,
werewolf
that's
dragons.
not honestly what that's honestly not what I'm thinking of right now. Because, I mean, think about it. The evil version of Celestia, the official one, instead of Solar Flare, the official evil name would have been Daybreaker. So obviously the name needs to be themed around sunlight or something related to it.
Straight to my kidney. So we just drill a hole straight
Dawning warmth or something? No.
into my
Warming dawn.
I don't know. I'm thinking of something warm and then something to the word warm and something to do with again a time of day or something. Just, again, when I look at this color, I'm thinking warm. I can't think of anything with the lighter color with her base coat color. What would the name be?
Maybe some season. Warm wind. Nah.
Summer breeze.
There's already a pony named that.
Yeah, I think it's a female as well.
And another pony that shares the last name would be Zephyr Breeze, Fluttershy's brother.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to think of an element that isn't used as a name. And this is just for a little gag, I'm just curious.
I can't think of anything.
Straight into my kidney, and we replace. So we just drill a hole straight into my kidney, and we replace.
You know, when I squint my eyes a little bit and look at those colors, if the main was red and she still kept the pink, I just think of the cover of those matchboxes, the matches. You know, with the bright white silhouette woman with the long red hair that resembles a flame because it's a match. I'm not sure if that's
must be for a brand of matches that they only sell in Australia, because I don't know that one.
Okay, Australia match.
So we just drill a hole straight into my kidney, and we replace it with one of theirs.
Thinks I'm talking about football matches. Fucking hell.
And we replace
Fox.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, man. You know, I was playing coach and in AI at the same time.
That would be if it was. That would be if the mother was
fucking
Luna.
hell, guys!
Yeah, I also take a look at the name. They're actually in the name of some band, heavy metal band.
Oh my god, and I forgot there's a miniature toy car series of all different types of automobiles that are called Matchbox. Red-headed. Oh, Red-headed is the name of the Matchbox brand. Alright, there's a... Jeez, this product's been around for a long time. It's gone through a lot of different iterations. But here is the main one. Here's both the small and the big ones that I have at my house. That's what it reminds me of.
Okay.
Okay.
Suka.
What do you think of the cover, by the way?
Nice.
Very nice.
Very nice!
So we just drill a hole straight into my kidney, and we replace it with one of theirs.
God, you reminded me of the old terrible snore sounds from the first Sim series. Seriously, do you remember how overly exaggerated and annoying those sleeping sound effects were? The vocal sleeping sound effects from the first one?
I cannot remember.
I think I do. Man, I have really not done an awful lot on this animation today. I've literally been here for an hour and 3/4, and all I've really been able to do is finish off a slight background animation.
Did I try? I've got a surgical tool right
Yeah,
here.
but again, you're a bit sleepy today.
Alright. So we just...
Actually, you know what? I think I'm just gonna do exactly what I was thinking. I think I'm just gonna end it early and just go back to bed for a few hours because I just can't.
This is the best idea you could do right now.
Sleep
I'm
some.
just so tired and I'm not concentrating enough.
Dude, it's alright.
Oh, by the way, here's another one of the pictures that is going to be in the photo that represents Max and Molly now together.
Oh,
Like her outfit.
Alright, Ethan.
But yeah, anyway, folks, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to just end this here because I am just getting I'm just far too tired and I can't concentrate and I want to go back to bed because I'm so tired. So,
It's understandable. Your health is more important in a stream,
yeah,
to be honest.
so, yeah, I will be back tomorrow, hopefully more awake and with the ability to
Curious.
carry on doing stuff. So,
I just thought of something when it came to the name of the possible, a little fall.
yes?
Would the name broth
Oh,
work
there
at
he
all? Because
is.
broth is usually part of a soup that is warm and hot.
I didn't hear the whole full name because the streamer
Broth.
went.
Just broth. As
Yeah.
in like the broth of a soup.
Yeah. And the
Hmm.
broth of your loins as well.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway, folks, I'll be back tomorrow, so thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you all again next time. Say goodbye, everybody.
Oh.
Sleep well, mortal.